number 5 involves gas laws. So this one, we've got an unknown gas with a density and a pressure, and I see a temperature. And so I'm looking for the molar mass of a gas. So I think I'm going to use the ideal gas law, but I'm not really sure what I have to do with this density. So let's take a look at density and its units. So the first thing we're going to do is write our formula for density. It's mass over volume. Now, how can we work this to molar mass? Well, if I rearrange, I get mass is density times volume. Okay, and then molar mass, what is mass? Well, if I take molar mass times the number of moles, which is N, I'll get mass, right? And I'll show you the units here in a second. So this would be grams per mole times moles, okay? And then this is grams per milliliter or liter, and this would be milliliters or liters. Okay, so that's my plan for to deal with this density. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rearrange and I'm going to solve for the molar mass, okay, in terms of density. And so molar mass, and this is the equation I'm going to use, is equal to density times volume over moles. Okay, and then I'm going to isolate that and you'll see where I'm going to get this. So now I'm going to roll over to my ideal gas law. And so the ideal gas law, PV equals nRT. Now, if we rearrange that and we get V over N is RT over P. Okay, and look what I have right here. Okay, do you see that relationship there? So let's rewrite, and we're going to do our molar mass. Okay, so I'm gonna just change color so you can follow with me. So molar mass is equal to density times RT over P. All right, and so all I've done is two equations, and I've just substituted the variables to get one equation where I can just plug in what I have. All right, so here we go. We're going to plug in some values here. So the density is 0.262 grams per milliliter. Okay, and then R, I know I'm going to need to fix those milliliters. So I've got 1,000 milliliters per liter. That'll take care of that. Now the R, I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to leave a big blank right there. And then I've got the temperature. It's got to be, I've got temperature in Celsius. We've got to be in Kelvin. So that is 283 Kelvin. Okay, and then on the bottom, I've got pressure. My pressure unit is atmospheres, which is going to tell me what R constant to use. Remember, you have to match the R with the pressure unit. Okay, so here comes the R, and you'll have a choice of these. Typically, these are given to you on an exam. And so this R that I'm going to use is 0.0821, and the units are liters, atmospheres per mole, Kelvin. Okay, so the big trick with the R, and there's my R right there, is matching the units. Now, I'm going to cancel out units so that you can see that this thing works. So I've got, stay with me here, milliliters cancel, liters cancel, atmospheres, Kelvin, and I'm left with little grams here and little moles, right? So what is that? Grams per mole. Okay, and so at the end of the day, for the molar mass, we're going to get 663 grams per mole. And that's your molar mass. And that's once you crunch all those numbers.